Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jay. So, I've been getting a lot of questions lately from fellow veterans, active duty members on how to get started in real estate. So today, I'm just going to give you a little breakdown of what it takes to start getting into the business. So first of all, you need to get your real estate license. Now, regardless of what city, state that you may be in, each one has their own requirements. So I suggest you connect with your local, Department of real estate board, whatever it is, and they can help guide you through the process of what is needed to get started. Now, here in California, you need 3 classes, all right? 2 mandatory and 1 elective. For my elective, I chose real estate finance, so I would better understand the requirements and the needs and what goes on behind the scenes of the finance world. Now, mind you, I'm not a lender, but I do understand the basis of what a loan is based off of and what the requirements are. And I take the time to educate myself constantly so that I can best inform my clients. Now, after you take these 3 classes, it's over 100 hours of classes. So the fastest you can do these classes, at least in California, is roughly 14 to 17 days. I can't recall exactly. I think it's 17 per class. So it'll take you about a month and a half if you just hammer this thing 8 to 10 hours a day. Now, this is for online classes. In-person classes is different, and right now they're not really having in-person classes due to COVID-19. So, with that, your online classes is going to take you, a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It's all at your own pace. So you decide how fast you want to go. Now, once these courses are completed, you have to do a background check and apply for the license. Now, in California, you have the opportunity to go ahead and apply for the exam before actually doing your background check. I highly recommend not to do it that way. The reason being is you can pass your test, but then you won't have your license for 6 to 12 weeks because now they're doing the background check on you. It's gonna be very frustrating, and as you sit there and try to figure out, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? When can I get started? When can I get started? It's better that you just get it done first and apply for your license at the same time. So that's what I did. You apply for the license and the background check at the exact same time, and therefore when you're ready to take your test, the results print out, you open it up, congratulations, you passed. Sorry, you didn't. It does not give you a percentage. It doesn't tell you how many you missed it by. It doesn't tell you if you got 100% right when you pass. It's just a pass or not pass. So after you do that, right, you pass your test, you're now licensed, you're now ready, you have a license. What's the next step, Jay? What do I do? Well, first of all, you want to interview different brokerages, teams, groups, and see where you fit in best. A lot of people are hung up on the brand, the name of the brokerage that they're with. For me, it's about the value that brokerage provides me. What do I get from the brokerage? What do they do for me to make me better? What value do they have to me? So it's not so much that they're hiring you, it's more that you're hiring them. If you think about it that way. A brokerage will accept any brand new licensee. Why? Because that brings more money to their bottom line. Now, there's a few different types of brokerages, all right? You have some such as Coldwell Banker, Sotheby's, Windermere. There's a bunch of them out there. How they work is they take a percentage. That's what's called a split. The split is basically you, the licensee, gets this percentage of your commission and the brokerage gets this amount of your commission. Now, while that number may be smaller, let's say 5, 10, 15%, you can at that point count on them taking that much money from you for the rest of your career. Then there's the 100% brokerages, right? Wherein you pay a flat fee of $3,000, that's what their cap is or whatever you want to call it, and then from there on out, you're 100%. The difference with those two is the one that's taking money from you consistently should be providing you value, right? Constantly training, teaching, giving you more value to make you a better realtor. The one that gives you 100% of your money is going to be more geared toward very experienced agents who don't need hand-holding, who don't need the training, who don't need help figuring out what's what and how to do anything. All right? So you can see the difference there, right? You get what you pay for. Then you have other models like EXP and Keller Williams that have what's called a cap. Now, these caps vary from market center to market center. Here at my location, our cap is set at a certain number and we pay a percentage of our deals. So for instance, I'm on a 70-30 split, right, with the brokerage until I hit that number. So let's just say for giggles, that's $20,000. I pay 30% of my commissions till that 30% over and over and over adds up to 20,000. And then after that, I don't pay anything else. Now, I have been fortunate enough to do enough business to be able to cap in 1 month every year. So for 1 month, I give them a portion of my commission, and then the rest of the other 11 months, I'm 100%. But I still get that value, that training, that constant engagement from my brokerage, the training staff, and everyone else in the middle. Our MCA, our market center administrator, the market center administrator assistant, the director of, agent engagement, the director of first impressions, the tech ambassador. We have all these people to help us with what's going on, and yet I've only paid a certain amount of money for the entire year, and after that, everything else is taken care of. So that's why I chose where I'm at, because the value of where I am has helped me become the realtor I am today. So for you, it may be somewhere else, and that's fine. That's okay, right? This isn't a recruiting video. I'm not here for that. So after you choose your brokerage, one of the things that agents get into is like, all right, where do I get my first deal? Hello? Anybody want to buy a house? Hello? Anybody want to sell a house? I'm here. That doesn't work, right? Just changing your title on Facebook, saying that you're now a realty company, isn't really going to get you any business. What you have to do is you have to reach out to people, talk to people, work on those relationships that you already have. People that know you, like you, and trust you are more willing to do business with you than anyone else that you don't know. My first deal was myself, right? I did have a client before that. We didn't get the house, so we never closed. But my first deal was my own deal, right? So it helped me walk through the process of what being a buyer was like, how to, navigate the VA loan as not just a consumer, but a realtor. Because there's two different sides to everything, right? Now, once I walked through that process, the next deal after that was my in-laws, right? So bam, bam, myself, family, right? People that know me, like me, trust me. At least I hope my in-laws like me. Maybe, I don't know. So from there, it just started rolling. I started advertising on the internet, Google, Facebook, and deals started coming in, right? I was active duty Navy at the time. So what that was, allowed me to do is reach out and touch people in the service that I saw every day. And more deals started piling on, right? So your sphere, people that you talk to and know right now are the people that are going to do business with you. Now, to add to that, right? So that's going to be your database, right? Those people are your database. Those people are the ones that, are going to do business now or at some point in the future, as long as you keep doing them right and don't do them wrong. So from there, you want to add to your database. Well, Jay, how do I add to my database? What do? Do I just walk up to people randomly on the street and go, hey, what's your phone number? I'd like to call you about some real estate sometime. No, you're not going to do that. What you are going to do is you're going to cold call. You're going to create a Facebook page. You're going to build your social media account. Not just your personal stuff, but you want to build your business stuff separately from your personal, but include some of your personal stuff in your business because people want to know you. Again, if they know you, like you, and trust you, they're going to end up doing business with you. So if you're just a business that sells things, they don't know you. They don't like you. They definitely don't trust you. So post pictures of your family, post pictures of trips on the weekends, post things that are relevant to you. If you don't, no one will know you. So from there, people start, adding you, following you, commenting, you build that relationship. And eventually you're going to get their contact information because they're going to ask a question. And then from there, you just keep going. So adding to your database, right? That's going to help. The next step is prospecting, cold calling, email blasts, mailers, door knocking. You can't door knock right now though. COVID has put it on that. All right, don't even try it. So from there, you're going to cold call. You're going to ask people. They're highly likely to sell. Hey, I have these buyers, because you should actually have these buyers that are looking to get, a home here shortly. So what happens then? Well, okay, you're thinking about selling? Well, great. I have these people right here that want to buy. Want to put something together? Make you some money, get them a home. Everybody's happy. Win-win for everybody. That's how it has to work. It has to be a win-win. If there's a win and a lose, it's not a deal. It has to be good for everybody because no one can be ripped off in this. Everyone has to be happy, right? And that's my job as a realtor, to make sure my clients are happy and the other agent representing the other people, whether they be on the buy side or the list side, to make their clients happy. So that's how we have to work things and navigate through this. All right, after prospecting. So now prospecting, you're not just adding leads in, you're building your database again as well, because people will be like, oh, I'm not ready to sell now, but I might be ready to sell in a year or two. Or I can't buy right now because I just started a new job, but I'll buy in a year or two. So you add them to your database, follow up, keep in touch. The next step is to get referrals. Now, Jay, how do I get referrals? How do I do that? What do I got to do to get referrals from people? Provide great service, provide value, and be friendly. Be you. Don't try to be someone you're not. All right? Don't try to be me. Don't try to be Grant Cardone. Don't try to be Brad Lee. Don't try to be Tony Robbins. Be you. That's what people like. They like you. They want to know you. Provide value, right? Well, what value can I bring to them, Jay? I don't know anything. Learn. Read books. Check out articles. Go to trainings. Get better at your craft. Hone it. You got to be like a sharp knife, right? If it gets dull, it doesn't cut as good. Well, you got to stay sharp so you can keep prospecting and building your relationships and building that lead database. So that is the beginning of what it takes to be a realtor in today's market. Now, if you're unwilling to do that, I suggest you keep your 9-to-5 or your part-time job, because this is a lot of work. It's not a lot of physical labor where you're lifting heavy things and hitting things and, sweating out in the hot heat. No, but it's a lot of here. And if you're not thinking about how to constantly improve yourself and negotiate on behalf of your clients, you're going to fail. Why? Because when you do a bad job, people talk. When you do a good job, people don't talk as much. People always want to spread the negative. So you have to think about that. I have to do the best job I can, so just a little bit of that gets out. You do one bad thing or screw up one little bit on something, the whole world's going to know. So you just got to keep that in mind. And if you let that affect you, if you're one of those people that lets outside influence and negativity affect you and who you are as a person, then this might not be the industry for you, because you got to brush it off. Keep on going. Don't stop. You just can't care. So that's it for today on how to be a realtor in today's market. If you have any questions, please go ahead and give me a call. I'd love to mentor you. I'd love to show you what it takes to build a 6-figure income that's steady and be able to provide financial freedom for you and your family. So click the link below, like and subscribe, and let us know how we can help you follow your dream to financial freedom. All right, we out.